So the scene starts and we got Captain America in the elevator. And I want y'all to listen up, listen closely, and most importantly, listen carefully. Because this whole movie is gonna confirm that this man is really Captain America. Because the first thing we see this man do is stare right at a brother. My dog has never seen a non-swimmer in an unsegregated area. I know he's loading up every slur in the book. They stop at the next floor and 5 more people walk in. And I want you to tell me which one of the 5 this man decides to look at. Nah. I want you to look at this man's face too. I know damn well y'all never seen this nigga this angry. Like this man, Chris Evans, is too invested in the role. He's from Boston. They all became racist once Michael Jordan was dunking straight cookies on the Celtics for 63 straight points. He was made for this. But after all that, we get this iconic line.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
And then the whole elevator gets to flag on play. You think you could go 5 minutes without Captain America expressing some form of discrimination? Rewind the tape, bruh. Because look at the room. We all know the primary threat is right here. But look at where his eyes lead before he locks in. He looks to his left. And who's on the left? Negro. He looks to the corner. Who was in the corner? Negro. And after scoping out the midnights, then he looks. Like, man, I'm about to leave, bro. This nigga was But they finally get to boxing, but I must be overanalyzing because I do not know how half of this room got knocked out. Like, I don't see nor hear a kick. But these 5 niggas just automatically get down on their knees. They move in like J. Cole, copping the plea just off a nigga's aura. But I don't even blame him, not gonna lie. Captain America was doing civilians like this. I wouldn't want to fight him either. But they was doing them like Tiana Trump 7v1, and this man puts a metal slate on his arm like he Kuvera. And they had Cap's arm in the air, and he was trying so hard to put that hoe down. He's not trying to get mistaken as an ally. But once he puts his arm down, he clocks these 2, and then gets to sniffing out the nearest black person he could knock out. Yaga! But he Sparta kicks his fool, stamps this man's neck at him, gasping for air! And this man gets left hooked into observing a landscape view of the city. But he throws this bulldozer of a nigga off him, and he gets kicked right back up into the wall. And this man Rumlow is so trash, despite having the advantage in a one-armed ISO, still hits this crazy of a miss. Had that nigga hit in the we can do it. But he gets tased in the back and he elbows Rumlow while being mid-weave. And then tosses little bro towards the camera like these. And look at how he does the black brethren the worst. Breaks this nigga's wrist, got him singing, and then ricochets him off of glass. This man is really one of them fictional characters you do not want to be black around. But he gets himself off the wall and he starts moving diabolical, throwing regular niggas in the same posture as his shield. Like, why are you always tweaking against regular niggas, gang? Do I have to show y'all Ultron? This nigga will fight you 10 times harder if you don't have powers. And he ends this fight off by smacking Rumlow and throwing him up in the air like a baby. Also, I really like this scene.
Drop the shield, put your hands in the air.
And this is where Cap continues his quest to take down Hydra. Now, there's so many scenes I could talk about for the Winter Soldier, but I'm gonna start with this one right here. When Cap done kidnapped the dog trying to find information. He ain't even wait for me to finish my sentence. He already squabbling. He starts shooting through the V, and Widow just wanted an excuse to put her poom poom on Steve Rogers' face. I know it smell crazy in there, bruh. But they throw him off the car and peep the slide.
I'm talking about. That's why he's there, baby. That's why he's the GOAT.
And then an armored vehicle rams the back of the car, and look at him, staring him down with straight aura. This is what the MCU's missing. They don't got sauce like this no more. He jumps on the car and straight takes out the wheel, got him whipping in a Flintstone vehicle. They was cooking them so bad, Cap had to cop the plea and leave the V. Had to claim defeat and leave the Jeep. Had to drop the beef and get in the street. Put the fist up cause niggas disturbing the peace. Stop playing with me, nigga, I'm like that. But while I was distracted by that garbage freestyle, Captain America really thought he could get away with more racism. Because he got all 3 of them on the shield and he's like, sorry Sam, whites only. The racism was so bad the cameraman had to look away. And by the time he turned back, this man is rolling like a bowling ball. Like, Do you see what I'm talking about? We really got a Jim Crow American as an Avenger. And after all that, tell me why I turn around and this nigga got a grenade launcher, bruh. Like, why are niggas just spawning? But he shoots it right at Cap, got that nigga flung, giving this nigga more airtime than the Wright brothers. And while Cap is knocked out, the Winter Soldier's farming highlight clips on straight side characters. Like he's spawning into easier lobbies just to look cold. Look at him. But he's out there farming his Twitch clips looking clean as hell with a VZ61 strapped to his back. When it comes to aura, this man is top 2 MCU bar none. Argue with your mums. He's out there hawking Black Widow down and she's out there sprinting for her life. And I'm really feeling for Widow. She got a vital artery struck, got her moving like these. You got niggas all around her either crying or screaming. And then you got Sam on the intercom screaming straight Swahili, someone come save her. And they get to boxing. I'm talking. Nah. Pause. Rewind it a little bit. Right there. I'ma keep saying it till y'all understand. Every superhero is a simp. They get 50 plus endurance and boost to all stats, which you have double D's in a booty with a perfect circumference. They had Cap running like Rod Wave chasing the 4-for-4, as if he wasn't having visions of Kobe scrimmages 2 minutes ago. I'm telling y'all, these niggas different. But we gonna get back to it. But they get to boxing. I'm talking straight hands. They was fighting so clean and aggressive, and this man really had Cap in his 1947 hitting straight parkour. I know after this fight he gonna be talking about some ooh my back with your old ass, man. But the Winter Soldier's out here using his entire arsenal. We only see 3, but that's still bigger than Kid Cudi's entire bag of one singular hit. Once Day and Night finishes on stage, that nigga is frozen. But once Cap clocks him with this mean right, he's all like, oh, we throwing hands now. And they actually get to scrapping. Had bro hit in the bring it around town. Head ass. Bop! And once he gets backed up, I saw this and I was like, nah, looking this clean with your accessory. This is the equivalent of posting another nigga's chain when you snatched it. I need Steve to spin back. And he goes right in there and damn! Almost knocked that nigga clean off. I know Spider-Man was in the back taking notes. Y'all gonna see in the vid. And then they really get to the hands. I'm like, yo! That's what I live for, nigga! I'ma go back and give y'all the play-by-play. They was really moving like some elite cooks. And we're getting elite plays from Steve right here. Just parries and deflections. Everything's getting denied. Call it some bad riz. You're just a friend. You're like a brother to me. I don't see you like that. Yeah, I know some of y'all watching right now just got hit with Korea level flashbacks. Couldn't be me. And then we got Bucky throwing his utensils like he a chef right into the same hand, trying to take his face off. He knows his vision is the greatest attribute to his defense. Goes for the low, deflected. Pushes him off, hits a Millie Rock, clocked. Like, this is truly masterclass fisticuffs. I love the game, I love the grind. But sadly, this is where Steve starts to do too much. Because this man got 2 hits just to get his combo off, and then this man ran up in knees. Like, if you don't get your Captain Falcon knee up out of here, nigga, if your opponent is using their knees in any capacity in a fight, there is a 95% chance that they belong in a psych ward. You're fighting a crash out. Because my mans did all that, and then Bucky started to get the upper hand, even started to choke him. And look at him. Now that it's you, you don't like how it feel, huh? Oh, man. Get your ass up out of here, boy. He triple punches this nigga into the whip and almost takes this man's face off. And this is when this nigga just started doing anything. Cap hits him with a watch out, watch out, watch out. Gets back his shield, and this is where the Winter Soldier showed me that he is one of the smartest niggas I ever seen on the field. Peep game. Now he tries to stab Steve from above, but obviously he blocks it. But this was just a ploy for him to drop the knife into his other hand. And while Steve prepares to dodge the knife strike, him even following through with the attack, it was a pump fake the whole time just for the hook. Ooh! See, I see it, I can feel it. He's cooking. Double pump fake to get a clean right. You don't see plays like this. These are some real hands. But Cap flips him over and takes off the mask, and that's when it's revealed that it was Bucky Barnes the whole time. And they would have continued to scrap if Woodrow ain't pull up in the rear trying to take his head off. And then he escapes. He got beaten so bad he actually teamed up with an African. But sadly, Sam don't got a lick of real nigga in him. He the one black friend the white people swear they have. And he gets exposed on all counts. L audio, but I actually forgot to put this in the video real quick. Watch this. Cause they walking on the helicarrier and Cap gets snuck, straight sneak nation. Sam goes to save his mans and Bucky hit this nigga with the dark side. Yeah, it's over, bruh. He's getting it done like a Shonen side character. Because he straight yeets him to the ground, rips off his wing, got him moving like Sephiroth, one winged angel, and decommissions the Falcon in 4 effing seconds. Like, how is that even possible, bro? You making us all look bad. And then we get to this Metal Gear Solid final fight in the helicarrier, and this bit was so tough. I love how Bucky's one of the only people that could use guns and actually threaten these superheroes. Look at the persistence and accuracy with the aim. Straight snuck this nigga with 2 blicks. I like that. And this ain't the only time he greases Cap. He straight breaks his back, no pause, got him bent. Cap tries to throw the shield back and he's like, man, get that witch out of here. And even went in to stab his shoulder blade. I'm telling you, this nigga is him. But it can't be a Captain America fight without some choking. These niggas kinky as hell. And the entire last 30 seconds of this fight is just Cap trying to choke this nigga out, and he is actually successful. Like, congratulations, Cap, your ratio is now 1 to 57. But that's how it ends, and we don't see the Winter Soldier up until Civil War. And I'ma see y'all then.
Wake up, filthy.
Hey, it's like you